And we have team coverage for you this morning. Liza Lucas is at the 11 Alive Bridge watching this very closely. And Liza, Georgia's representatives helping write history, all voting along their party lines.
Yes, Fran, of course, we were tracking the votes here at the 11 Alive Bridge. Georgia's newest representatives, Congresswoman Nakima Williams and Carolyn Bourdeaux, voting in favor of impeachment, aligning with the Democrats, as you mentioned. And then on the Republican side, newly elected Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene and fellow Representative Andrew Clyde voted no, along with Republicans. Now, over the course of hours of debate, a lot of passionate speeches, and we also saw several of Georgia's U.S. representatives rise to take the floor.
If my Democratic colleagues were serious in their efforts to get to the truth, they would convene the House Judiciary Committee and investigate, but they are not. And so I am proud to stand before you today to defend our president from the injustices my Democratic colleagues are so giddy to pursue.
All those who've incited an attack on these halls of freedom must never forget that in every generation, Americans of all colors and creeds have laid down their lives in the struggles against tyranny. The president's actions have laid bare his contempt for our Constitution, and he must be removed.
Now, in total, 7 of Georgia's 14 U.S. representatives took to the floor, taking their turns to speak. We have their full speeches online, compiled for you to 11alive.com. We also reached out to Georgia's other representatives for comment and have their statements online as well.